So I wonder if that's got it now. Let's have a look. Oh, we are live now. Okay, there was a slight delay on the stream there, so apologies for that. But it does look like we are back in business. I'll be here on a chat this evening, so to catch everyone up to speed. If you did not know, recently at the car boot, I picked up this Super Mini SN-02 home entertainment system for just £2. So it is a super classic mini HD TV game with 821 games supposedly. And I kind of wondered, how bad can this thing be? You know, it was £2 at a car boot. First thing I have discovered straight away, the sound does not work on a stream. So I am going to put a little bit of background music on, as is the classic thing to do, as it is a Dad and Games Bad video. We'll have a little bit of that. So thank you for joining me on this Thursday night. As you can see straight away, jumping into this device, the menus do not exactly fill you with confidence. So just in case you're wondering, this is the controller that comes with the console. It is very much looking like a SNES console, but it is very generic. It feels incredibly light, incredibly plasticky. We're going to jump straight into some action games. So we have action game, shoot game, sport game, fighting game, racing game, and puzzle game. Action game with, I wouldn't even say Mario or maybe Wario. I'd just say, let's say just called Barrio. So we're going to jump straight into there, and as you can see, we have Super Mario Bros. 16. So we have Super Mario Bros. 3, 2, 10, 14, and 16. So I think we should jump into Mario 16, 1993 to begin with. And Mario, is Mario got nothing on? Like, it looks like he's got sleeves and nothing. It looks like he's wearing a mankini. So, yeah, we are going to jump into this at some point. As I said, this is the finest car boot find for £2. I am pressing buttons. Literally, nothing has happened. So we got the best scores. Still pressing start. Okay, so this is Mario 16. If you are out of the loop and haven't been keeping up with how many Mario games there's been, this is the 16th, supposedly. No idea what I'm going to be doing. Get ready, player 1. 9 lives left. Okay, so... And Mario's got dinosaurs today. And we can throw axes? Okay, so Mario's got like way more hardcore. And so we can throw axes in various directions. Try and kill the dinosaurs from above. And the stealthy guys in the hedges. So yeah, I'm not sure if this is an official kind of Nintendo product. Maybe like this just has not come on to the Switch yet, but ooh, it's a big T-Rex now. This is actually not as bad as I imagined. Like, it's not good, but it's not awful. Okay. Oh, right. So we're on a boss. Okay. What the hell am I going to do here? Has the boss got health? Who makes these things? That's how am I even meant to? What is even going on? As you can imagine, like, I literally have no idea what's going on here. So you don't even get to start like anywhere near that. So I guess we're still going after that same dinosaur. Oh yeah, so why are you ducking? So I don't actually understand how you're meant to hurt the dinosaur. Is kind of the issue. Like, I'm throwing the axes and he doesn't really seem too bothered. Can you throw an axe and jump? Okay, so this guy's like, maybe this is the thing, right? Maybe this is like the Dark Souls of Mario, like, because do you have to hit it in the head? No, that still doesn't make any sense. Then why is it throwing like balls of paper at me? Okay, so kind of one of the bonuses of this. Oh, so you have to kind of throw them over it or something. I don't know. So one of the main advantages of this console is that you can just literally press one button and exit out. So Mario 16, yeah, fire-breathing dinosaur, Scott. Like, that's the obvious thing we see in Mario games. So again, let's have another look. So we've got 413 in one. I can't even count. So Mario 16 was a bit of a letdown. So you got Dr. Mario, which is that's a pretty classic game. I think that's actually on the SNES Mini as well. Mario's missing. So let's see if Super Mario. This is so dodgy to even like. Let's see if Super Mario Brothers is actually Super Mario. So that's the classic SNES Mario. NES Mario on this SNES Mini. This looks like, it is just actually Mario. And actually, do you know what? I'll give it that. This actually feels okay. This does not feel... But that's not as funny then. It's just not really as funny as... So yeah, this is actually just a normal, kind of half-decent port of Mario, to be honest. And the thing is as well, it's not even that bad at controls. Like, this isn't too bad of a controller. That's less funny though when it's like half decent. But yeah, so this does have some actual games. So other than Mario 16, we do have the original Super Mario Brothers. You can't go wrong with a classic. I'm sure I can easily get through this level. It is a shame we don't have the sound effects. That was a terrible jump. So yeah, that I would presume is just a full version of Mario right there. Like, I presume that's just what that is. It's just a normal game of Mario. Nothing too exciting there. So what we're kind of more looking for on these consoles, I think, is the weird stuff. I think it's much funnier trying to find something just weird. So Mario 16 was a bit of a miss. Turns out Super Mario Bros. Was just actually the original Super Mario. So this can be quite interesting. Sonic. Now, straight away there, do not adjust your sets. That is not the correct colours for Sonic. Like, that's Super Mario Spring Yard Zone. Is that the original zone? See, this just looks like a weird... I'm going to have to try this one. This is obviously like a weird version of Sonic. Like, okay, why is it... Why is it so tough? This is like cracks. What the hell? This is like Sonic on crack. It's like instantly the second I try like go somewhere, I'm being like brutally. This is like super quick as well. Okay, so this. Oh my god, this is like brutally hard. I'm definitely gonna need some rings. Look at, seriously, these are like locking on enemies. This is it's like proper tough Sonic. Oh, for goodness sake. So yeah, it does, it plays like Sonic. There's nothing odd or off about this at all. Oh, for goodness sake. Yeah, so this is hard Sonic. Just weird. Like, I'm not like bad at Sonic, but this is like look at that! Like, the second you're spawning, like everything is just attacking you. And like these jump. Okay, if I can actually get up this first jump. So we're quite interested to see. Can we like? So this is obviously a Mega Drive version of Sonic because we can do kind of the build up on. It's just everything is out to kill you in this. They are the kind of jumps I can't stand. Oh, come! Okay. Screw you, weird neon Sonic. So, 2 for 2. 1, it's good. Excuse me. So that one was... I'm going to say that one was a miss. So it'll be interesting to see if like Sonic 36 is on here. So... Home Alone. So it is like some kind of more classic games on here. Noah's Ark. If you don't know about that game, that is an absolute bona fide classic. So we've got some Spider-Man games on here. Star Wars. That can be quite interesting. So I wonder if this is like the SNES version or the NES version of the original Star Wars game. A game which is like pretty solid. It is a hard game. So, as soon as I see Star Wars, I am going to be straight away checking it out. I think this is probably the NES version of Star Wars, or like a bad ROM thereof. Just going to skip through all this. We want to get to the good part. Okay, no. What the? Ah. This is the kind of game where you need slightly. This controller is not fantastic. Like, these rocks are slidey. Oh, for goodness sake. Yeah, the controls are not really tight enough on this game. Like, it just, you have not got the kind of the option of being able to slightly freak's sake, being able to slightly miss a jump because 5% completion. So that's what I mean. That's the kind of one where you need a slightly better controller, and it's not just me sucking. This is like, so it's just it doesn't come on. It doesn't kind of. It's not quite there control-wise to play something like this, where it needs to be like pretty exact, and you know it's not really. You haven't got a massive kind of area for missing. Yeah. Again, so that one's not bad. Not the worst thing we've seen on here so far tonight. Oh yeah, there's gonna be quite a lot of rage quitting on this. So I'm gonna get 400. There is actually 413 games on here. I'm not gonna sit and play through 413 games. So it's Teletubbies. Okay, well that's I'm instantly gonna. Just what the? How has this got anything to do with Teletubbies? Okay, what the fever dream is this? Okay, it doesn't actually. What the actual? Okay, this is the worst controls I've ever seen. Like, it is not. I don't know who. This just is not reacting whatsoever. Absolutely incredible. Okay, so it's not the kind of game where you can jump on things. Yeah, this is one of the worst controlled things I've ever played. Like, I didn't really even understand what I'm going to do. Like, okay, that was just weird. I don't think that was also an original Teletubbies game. Do you know what? I'm just going to go out on a limb and say that. So Teletubbies, not really the one. Stub game doesn't sound amazing. Kind of, if you see anything of interest, please say, and I will jump in it. See, I think a lot of these you're going to kind of get the games like kind of pinball, poker, which are just like kind of those generic kind of games. I'm quite gutted there's no Pokemon game on here. That's why I check. There's definitely no kind of Pokemon game on there. If you've joined a little bit late, apologies. There is no sound because this thing is pretty useless. But yeah, this did set me back £2 at Carbon. So it's Mahjong, you know. It seems like they definitely put a lot of the better games at the start. It does seem like kind of when you get into the high 300s, they do get a little bit worse. Like Gloomy Chess does not sound too amazing. Obviously, we got all. So what's Donkey Kong 3? Oh, it's just like a generic kind of Donkey Kong game. Well, I don't think they can get Donkey Kong wrong. Is this what Donkey Kong 3 was? Do we just shoot Donkey Kong up the arse? Do we just kind of attack these bees? What are the flowers about? There's only like. Is this an actual game Nintendo release? I've never played this game before. Are they trying to? Oh, I guess Mario's allergic to bees. Oh, I thought it was actually the end of the game. Then I was going to say like, there was a Pocket Monster game. Okay, let's just die by that bee. So yeah, I don't know if that's the official game. I will try and find this Pocket Monster game. I should have been looking for Pocket Monster rather than Pokemon, which I suppose was kind of more the Japanese game. So we've got Popeye. I can't seem to see one here unless it was back near the start. I'm sure we'll find. I don't think a lot of these are in even pretty much a numerical order, which is kind of makes it even more. What the actual? Do I even dare click on a game called Making Love? Like, this is, you know, it is past 9 o'clock at night, but I don't know if I want to be clicking on a game called Making Love. But then again, we can always just delete live stream afterwards. So, this is Making Love. Is there? Why is there a tank? One lover, two lovers. I love you. The buttons do not work on this game. Okay, so this is Making Love. Yeah, well, that was not really what I was expecting. Stage 5? Oh, so I guess it's kind of making love, not war, with this weird kind of geometric-y tank shooting game. Screw you, tank. Oh, well, that's not as exciting as I expected. Like, it's kind of, it feels like one of those games you would get bundled in on one of these kind of consoles. The AI does not seem smart. I reckon I could probably just literally camp here for the whole night and just literally wait for it to come. And yeah, just oh, that's just a kamikaze tank. Well, that was slightly disappointing as to what I was expecting that game to be. I'm going to carry on. I'm going to go back to the start. It seems like they put all the A-list games at the start. So we saw weird kind of games and stuff. Oh, sorry, that's where the Pocket Monsters was. Okay, yes. This is what I'm talking about. This one's for you, Scott. So we have got the most streetwise Pikachu I think I've ever seen. This is what I'm here for. This is what Super Mini is all about. Finding absolute gems like this one. This is going to be just absolutely fantastic. I can tell from the outset. Oh yes, this is what I'm talking about. Rip off Pokemon games that make absolutely no sense, and I have no idea what is going on. So, why is Pikachu so thick? Oh, what? Let's drop a nuke. Like, nuke. What? So, is this like... This looks partially like Kirby? It's I literally... Oh, I've run out of lightning now. Like, most buttons, just every button seems to be jump. Is that a rock? Oh, don't touch rocks. That kind of seems a bit bull. You can't even touch a rock. Because a rock would hurt you. I'm presuming the electricity. Oh. So it seems the most dangerous enemy in this is this rock. Well, this is not as amusing as I thought it was going to be. It's just a really poor kind of platform game. What is it with these cheap games and slippery platforms? It just seems to be like anything like this. What do I even lose health on then? Am I just losing health by touching the floor? Are the mushrooms poison? See if we can get past the slippery platform. I'll give you a spoiler alert. Like, the controls on this are not tight. Like, not tight. You wear that wrong. Like, the controls, they're just... It's like it kind of sticks in the air. Like, you can only jump so far. Oh, does these make you jump higher? No, it just randomly did that one time. Okay. Yeah, the controls on this are no good. I don't know why you think... Look, I think Pikachu's been hitting the snacks a little bit hard. Okay, I'm quite determined to get past at least like this weird, like straight. She can jump on the. Oh, and the fish from Mario turned up. So we have the Demogorgon from like Stranger Things, and we have the fish from Mario with thick Pikachu. And what the hell is that meant to actually be? Is that like a ginger lap dancer? I jump on that? Yeah, that's one of the weird. So I have got some. Well, that's the rock. How is the rock the most dangerous enemy in this? I lose health standing on a rock. I stand on a rock. I can't stand on a rock, but I'm standing on. And what are they going to even be? Oh, look, is that? I'd hope that was health, because it's like Pikachu. Why is there a fish on the land? Oh, it's a flying fish. Okay, right. So there's Kirby's tree with no eyes. I feel like we've just gone back. Oh no, there is. I thought we literally just copy and pasted to start the level again then. So what's this? Is this going to kill me if I jump on it? No, that was a switch to activate this cloud, which then disappears as soon as I jump on it. That's absolutely. That's the kind of thing that just as soon as that happens, like no. The thing is, I could probably stick with action game all night because it seems like the real classics are at the start here. So where do we get up to? So we got past here. We had a go at the Spider-Man game. We did some Star Wars. Hello Kitty's kind of taking Wagonland. So then this is the weird thing that it goes back to like Mario Bros again. Oh, so here we have number 69 Yoshi Hash Cookie. So not just, and I like how they picked number 69 as well. So you got 69 Yoshi Hash Cookie next to Yoshi's actual cookie. So, and it, yeah, copyright Nintendo. And license from. And there's Mario with a massive bag of weed. Okay, I just want to see. Oh no, Yoshi's stealing his hash. And Yoshi's very. Ah, okay, that's a good story. Oh, yeah. Is Mario angry that Yoshi stole his weed now? So this one just has a good menu. Ah, so. Oh, that's incredible. I kind of don't even need to play this game. I can just sit back and this will amuse me enough. So I'm just going to stick a bit of chat into the stream now. So like, yeah, just watch this for a moment because this is just absolutely fantastic. Like, I don't know how like some of these games happen. It's just, yeah. By the way, thanks for joining me tonight. Like, it's been a very long day, stuck at home by myself during lockdown, but we are playing Hash Cookie. So Yoshi's Hash Cookie, and yeah, that's something. It's difficult. It's definitely a difficult game. So yeah, hopefully you'll enjoy this one. That was the first stage. I'm sorry, but like, I think people can probably work out how to do this. Well, actually, no, I can't work this one out. Okay, I know this is probably for stoners, but that's moving very, very slowly. That's okay. That's so I got 1 sack and 2 rips so far. So I think I can guess what move I'm going to make next. Oh yes. So yeah, this is one of the weirdest games I've seen on it. What is that? 4 not enough? This is definitely one of the weirdest ones I've seen on one of these plug and plays. That's very, very weird. Not necessarily a bad game, mind you. There we go. Oh, I'm getting good. Yeah, that's not a bad game, but It's just a weird one. Like, so where were we? We were up to 69, obviously. It was so obvious that was going to have to be game number 69, wasn't it? Right, so we have got quite a way to scroll through. I think what I'm going to probably end up doing tonight is going just through this one list. I don't know why there's like 821 games and most of them seem to be in this section, but okay, so Yoshi's Hash Cookie was pretty incredible. It's just some of these games, it's just like, I don't even know what some of these would even be. Like Hot Boy, Bomber Mario is obviously like a Bomberman, Circus Mario, Mario Runner. Oh well, this looks like it's going to have. Yeah, I'm probably going to struggle with this one a little tiny bit actually. Oh god, oh that looks awful. Is this a Mario game where you can't jump? Okay. Yeah, this is a Mario game where you can't jump, but you can dig. So you have to dig like the block next to where do I escape? Okay, so I got that. Again, not a terrible game, but probably not an official Nintendo product. I'm just going to go out on a limb. And the problem is now, I don't know how the hell I get back up there where I just came from, because there's no jump button. Like, I'm just kind of stuck down this bottom area, like. Yeah, I know, Mary, just look left and right, like, what do we even do? I think that's some of the problem with some of these games, like, no, I'm literally stuck, so I can't physically get out of this hole. Yeah, you can look left and right as much as you like, Mary, but... Oh, that's weird. Okay, I wasn't expecting it to crush him alive. Weird way to get out of a cliff. So, I'm sorry, you're stuck. We'll just murder you. Well, that's just weird, if nothing else. Like, again, weird. But weird is what we are looking for here. I'm going to carry on with action game. No, I'm not going to wait to the end again. We're going to go, because it seems like after about the first 100, maybe it starts to go downhill a little bit. I say go downhill, I don't think it ever went uphill, but... So yeah, I think so far Yoshi's Hash Cookie has been one of the highlights. Tetris, it was like Tetris Season 22, I don't know. So we've got Angry Bird, just a single bird. Probably not going to be as exciting. Rock and Ball. So yeah, I think it's definitely where it starts to go into some of the kind of weirder ones. Where's Waldo? I can't imagine that being too difficult. Zoom, which could be... Okay, so I think this is where it goes back into the kind of A to Z games, but I kind of wanted to try and find some more of the kind of games we might recognise, or kind of like vehicles. So there's a Wayne's World game. That could be quite interesting. You know, I'm a big fan of the movie. Even Feed Me Chicken, long time no see. We are just working out what this thing actually is. So if you haven't joined me yet, this is a Super Mini S202. It's obviously a snes ripoff, but it is also HDMI. But we do have no sound because everything is working here. But that console just does not seem to work through my capture card. Everything else I've tried is working perfectly fine, but we are now jumping into Wayne's World. Now, I don't know if this is actually a game that actually existed. It feels, sometimes you can kind of tell the games that were real on this. And this one definitely feels like a game that actually existed, even though I am being chased by drums. It's kind of like, I think I've had this fever dream before of being chased by like musical instruments. Okay, cool. That was pretty simple so far through that level. Okay, so I guess both characters have to get through each level. Okay, it seems a lot more difficult this second time through. I'm sure the first time, and there's nothing really. Okay, we can karate kick. Haha. Screw you, instruments. It's not like Bruce Force. I do like the fact you can like roundhouse everything. Like most of life's problems, I think, can be solved by just kind of roundhousing things. Oh, until we just sit down. So I just feel like Garth had a much easier time going through. Oh, it just seemed a lot easier the first time through. So can he? Oh, he's got a gun. That's a slight advantage, not having to roundhouse things. You have a gun with infinite ammo by the look. I don't know, there is an ammo count. No, that's a clock. Okay. Why would I bother using any of these platforms? I can just literally walk through and just mow everyone down. There's a slight advantage to be able to. Okay, that thing just was an absolute bullet sponge. Yeah, I might as well just literally walk through the level. Just literally look. No skill. Just hold the button. Just shoot. Oh, let's just probably pay some attention to where I'm going. There's those pipes, or I think they're probably going to be saxophones. Are reasonably hard. Do you know, this one is this is actually not bad. Like, somebody let me know. Is this like an actual NES game? Because I would probably pick this up. Seems to be so small. Is this a dream? I look like a video game character. Excellent. Yeah, I told Garth's dad, Beeve, that I would plug his store, the Wishing Well convenience store. So you want to know you can, oh. Are we actually going to go through all top 10? I feel like the game is stalling here. Okay, so this time we're going to try and get through this different store, which is kind of harder because there's flying enemies. Oh, come on, that's so much harder playing as Wayne than it is Garth. And then we have to do the whole thing again. I suppose this is like old school hard. What are these ones going to be? They're like angry clam. Yeah, I feel like it's one of those games if you kind of had like a sibling, you'd kind of hog one of the characters and just absolutely screw your sibling over with a character who's way harder to play as. Oh, please! I thought I could actually just ride that enemy to the end. Can I actually ride that enemy just to the end of the level? But can you just go away? I'm getting in my way. You bullet sponge saxophone. So I can't see how it's so much harder for one of the other characters, but we're going to carry on. So that one was not too bad. So, action game again. You know what, let's do it. Let's have a little bit of Noah's Ark. An original game released by Konami in 1992. So, there's just no way this can't be like absolutely fantastic. Okay, let's get. Yeah, I think we'll go easy. Some of these games are incredibly hard, so we need to go to, well, we're going to Europe then. So I'm kind of hoping if this is like kind of a biblical game, hopefully it shouldn't be too difficult. It sounds like Marvin the Martian. Oh, he's stealing all the animals. So I don't understand, why would Noah want to kill all the crabs? Oh, I just realised, is the screen chasing me? Yes, it is. Okay, so far Noah is not saving any animals. He is literally massacring 2 of every animal. Oh, and that was an enemy. Oh. So what was my health bar? see why Noah wants to murder that crab. It does look like a bit of a dick. See, some of the enemies you can kind of jump on, and some you can't. You're going to put me in that hole, aren't you? It seems to be one of those weird games where it's like, kind of, it can't decide whether it's going to kind of let you do stuff or not. So that time to like 2 hits. Okay, that one was not great. I think we're going to change things up a little bit, because it seems like the first few games of each table are kind of better. So I'm going to go for some shoot game. So we have 24 versions of Contra on here. 24. Do you know what? I think we all know the story of Contra. Let's go down to Contra 6S. Or is these the levels? That's kind of cool. You can actually like just pick the levels you want to start on. Okay, so that's, do you know what, that to be fair, that's not actually a bad version of Contra. That's pretty good. And actually having the ability to skip ahead in this game is good as well, because this is a, if you played this when you were younger, you know this is a tough game, and being able to skip some of these later levels. I think like when I was younger, I didn't even see these later levels, because this, that's what I mean, it's one shot and you are out. Like, this is a pretty good one to be able to kind of jump ahead in. I was never very good, and like, that's kind of Dark Souls when you were younger, guys. Like, you know, if you didn't know something was coming, you were absolutely boned. But I tell you what, this isn't a bad version of Contra, to be fair. But oh, such a difficult game. Like, this is pretty much the definition of like tough 8-bit games. I was never I wasn't very good at 8-bit games, I think, back in the day. Right, so I know that laser's coming down this time. They ain't gonna get me. What you gonna do behind me? Is that laser literally gonna go as soon as I jump? Yeah, it is. You son of a. Yeah. Yeah, you're right there, Scott. In the past, I think every game was hard. So the thing is, if you bought a game like Contra, it probably cost you like all of your pocket money, and you wanted that game to last. I think the one that always kind of springs to mind for me, which I wonder if it's on here, is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game on the NES, because that was a super tough game. The RoboCop games, I remember them being pretty difficult. I don't remember there being like 4 of them. I'm kind of looking now to see. So that's not the game I wanted to hit. I was trying to hit Alien 3, and that kind of shows you how annoying some of the controls are for this game. But let's just find out what Shatterhand actually is if the start button works. The start button on these sucks. Like, the start button is absolutely. Okay, so this is some kind of just generic beat 'em up game. I don't know, maybe this is just a game I haven't actually heard of from back in the day. Trying to wait for that turret to come down. So yeah, there is, so in fairness, there is some stuff on here which isn't too bad. There's some stuff on here that's terrible, and there's some stuff on here that's weird as holy hell, but Like, maybe this is just a game I've never heard of, but to be fair, it's not the worst game I've ever played. It's actually pretty decent. Like, it would kind of probably make me go and find the actual game. Like, this isn't too bad. It's a bit weird you have to kind of beat these walls up. And I do feel like I'm being that. I've seen that ninjas. The only problem is I don't know what those symbols mean at the top of the screen. It's one thing I do always find with these kind of plug and plays. As I said in my, maybe it's changed. As I said in my video a couple of days ago, they do not have instructions for a lot of these games. Sometimes it's not really obvious what you are meant to be doing in them. This one's not too bad because it's fairly. Oh, I guess whoa! What the? What's up with the big dudes all of a sudden? Oh, the big dudes killed me. Is that it? We just lay here for the rest of all time. It's okay. That one wasn't too bad. I will give it that. That one wasn't too bad. I'm going to go for a couple more. So what I was actually trying to hit was the Aliens game in here. So Alien Freeze. I remember playing this back on the Mega Drive and the Master System, I think. I remember this being like a fairly decent game. I kind of know how this one should look. So I'm very interested to see how it does look. I think this is going to be really tough. The very first alien actually killed me. That's pretty much realistic to the game, where yeah, you probably wouldn't stand to the game, to the actual film. That is a quick moving alien. I'm just glad they don't like explode. Yeah, that's kind of again. That's whoa! You did not get a great deal of ammo. These aliens move really quick. I think I must have played like the Mega Drive version, so I don't remember it looking like this. This is a different. Oh, was the gun overheat? I was kind of trying to work out if the bullets were going anywhere then, but the alien in front of me died, and at the end of the day, I'm really paranoid now because like the world's fastest alien's gonna like jump out at me a second, like the speed of it. I've got to time this. That was some freaking awful timing. I just realised my looped music has finished, so let me just hit that again. I kind of thought this would be over a lot quicker. Like I did not think this thing would provide me. Yeah, Scott, definitely. Like the lack of acid blood, like, is definitely going to make this game a lot easier because there's just no problem with killing the aliens. Like, it's always the coolest thing I found about aliens was the fact their blood was acid. Even when you kill them, they're probably going to get you again. But this is where I kind of like have problems with games like this. Now I have no idea where I'm going to go or what I'm going to do. I think this is probably the NES version of Alien 3. I think I do have it on the Master System, so it'd be quite interesting to check it out and see if this is the same version. But it's the kind of game you'd play back in the day and you just have like little hand-drawn maps, so you knew where you were going. Because, yeah, I have not got a clue. But I'll probably do a few more games. Once you get like an hour into this, kind of give you folks an idea of what it's like. I'm going to carry on with the shooting games. I did see the Punisher one, and you know I am a massive fan of Punisher. It's a shame there's no RoboCop vs Terminator. Those games were absolutely incredible. We're going to jump into this Punisher game now. So it's actually weird. I haven't played that many Punisher games, just because a lot of them are actually really expensive when you go back to the older kind of like 8-bit, 16-bit. Like I think Punisher on the Mega Drive is incredibly expensive. So yeah, I think like we can go after that dude. Well, we're obviously going to go after the tank. So too many guns on the street. Not street. Makes my job tougher. Colonel Klieg's gun running must end. Okay. Oh, it's like a weird Operation Wolfie kind of. I think it's harder because like you can barely move. Oh yeah, I've actually got. That's just something. I wouldn't even shoot him until he like pounced along the street. Okay, this one's not too bad. This would probably be pretty sweet with an actual light gun. Like, I don't know, is this an act? I've never seen this game before. This is pretty cool. It's quite hard to control. It's definitely one of those games that's probably be more suited to an actual light gun. Like, it's pretty tough. I think I just got through that by the skin of my teeth. And I'm not free yet. Oh, Navy SEALs hiding in the water. Okay, that's pretty stealth. Oh. But does I have got grenades? Ah, that's how you use grenades. Okay, so the B button is for grenades. I like how you can shoot through the containers. Right? It's just, I don't feel like you can move quick enough to dodge as many bullets as were coming. This must have been like, I can imagine this is like the arcades. It just feels like one of those games that would kind of just absolutely rinse you for like 50p's back in the 90s. So I'm actually quite into this one. This one's not bad. Definitely shoot outside though. Yeah, because I've got time to be reading like secret lore and stuff in the middle of this. If so, you can read that back to me, that'd be fantastic. Yeah, this one's pretty intense. God, that person. That's some cool animation of like shooting. Yeah, this one's pretty good. I'd probably come back to this game actually. This is probably the best game other than Yoshi's Hash, which was obviously the absolute. You know, that's probably the best game I've ever played. Oh. So I kind of want to. Oh, like it just goes back. Oh, that goes hard. Have a grenade. Oh. It's much too quiet. Anyway, that's pretty stealthy. Like, like shooting above his head. Like, probably, oh. I feel like earlier there was like way more health pickups. I like how this dude just kind of walks in. Like the first time, he's like, oh, maybe he's just walking across. He's like, no, he is going to shoot you. Just look at that dude. Does he have a minigun hidden inside his jacket? Oh, like 2 more lives to like get to the end. Yeah, this would be way easier with like if this is a NES game, I would genuinely pick this up and play it with a zapper. This is a solid game. Like I'm gonna do some research. Oh, is it key? I'm gonna be doing some research into this game because if this is an actual like regardless, I like this. I actually like this game. It's hard. Like it's really hard, and I definitely feel like it should have a light gun function. But yeah, this is like a decent kind of game. I don't think I ever actually played the Data East plugin. This is not the best. This is, do you know what? I will think this is actually a half decent plugin for like the £2 I paid. Like this is actually giving me quite a decent amount of music. I'm gonna try and find a couple more games. I like those Captain Planet and Gauntlet could be quite interesting. Low G Man, I think I do actually. I don't know if I had that on theirs. Maybe not. The Terminator. So I wonder if this is the kind of side-scrolling one on the Mega Drive and SNES, because that was badass. I expect this is going to be the NES version again, which is weird considering we are playing a Super Mini NS2. Do you think it would mainly be SNES games, but it has mainly been kind of 8-bit games so far, which is a bit cheap. But this was £2 at a car boot, so well, look at that. It's like being in the movies. Find your way to Skynet Base Trail back to. I don't know if this is a demo. I'm not doing anything. Okay, so the first time it did just decide, oh, this is clunky. That is the least scary Terminator I think I've ever seen. I can see it's coming after me, but it's just coming after me with no, like, one shot to the head. Like, that... Okay. I can see this tiny, tiny kind of platform section here. Is he with me? Okay, we're a bit of a stalemate here, Terminator, because I can't aim down, and you're not going to go anywhere because you're trying to kill me. I can't see how the first Terminator took like one shot, and that one took a fair... Why did that dude just like literally... Oh, see, acid... Oh, damn it. I was distracted by that guy like killing himself. I killed myself. The only thing I can't comment on is if these games have like very good sound, because yeah, unfortunately this thing, the sound did not work. So it's an instant kill if you jump off there. Okay, I think we're going to jump into one more before we finish up. So we're going to go once more into shoot game. I'm going to really go. I'm going to try and find a really good one. I want a really weird one to finish us off. So we go up to the Terminator. Okay, this game is one of my all-time favorites. I love me some 1942. Now, I'm just kind of hoping this one does not disappoint, because 1942 is one of those games I really enjoy, and it's hard to do wrong. So I'm kind of hoping this is good. Please be good. Oh, this is always one of my favourite kind of older games. I love these kind of shoot 'em up games, and the controls aren't too bad on this. This is the kind of games you just don't get now. It's like, you know, I suppose kind of we were moving onwards with games like kind of Lilac Wars and stuff like that, or like imagine this with like Star Fox. What the hell was that? Oh. I would literally just crash the console then. Bear in mind, I said I like these games. It doesn't necessarily mean I'm kind of good at these games. So yeah, I think let's try and take that up the bottom. There we go. Oh, damn it. But that's the thing, like with these kind of old school games, they were difficult. Like, you know, these games were there to try and take your money essentially. Like, it didn't need microtransactions back then to make money. They just made their games hard as hell. Like, I think like I remember playing some of these games back on the Master System. I can't like remember the name, but there was one I had on the Master System, and that was so hard. I rented it like a couple of times, but I had to keep renting it because I could never get anywhere on it. Oh my god, that's so close. The only thing I would say, the controller is not quite responsive or quick enough. Oh, you son of a! The controller. A good bad worker blames his tools. This controller is not quite there on... It doesn't quite work quick enough for this game. Okay. So, I am going to kind of leave it there for tonight. We're going to exit back. But yeah, thanks for watching. I know it's quite random jumping in on a Thursday night. But yeah, I just wanted to jump in and look at the Super Mini SNN2. So, this is, do you know what, I think this is actually a half decent plug and play. For one of those kind of Wish style plug and plays, for £2, definitely kind of got my money's worth on this one. It's kind of funny. And at the end of the day, that's kind of what we're more looking. Why would the music end now? So, yeah, it was a good laugh. Controller's not really good enough for a lot of the games, but Yeah, 1942 was that last one. Absolute classic. I'm going to call it there, folks, because, yeah, I don't want to bore you all even. Hope you've enjoyed the video. I will be putting out more live videos now, as I've kind of got my live studio sorted out. Normally it will be sound, because this plug and play, sadly, the sound is not working. I have tested it out with a SNES Mini. I'm quite tempted to jump on now and actually go into some SNES Mini. Now I've got it all set up. But I will leave it there for tonight, folks, and I will catch you all soon. I've got a new video coming out 5 o'clock on Saturday, so hit the subscribe button, like this video, and I will see you all very soon. Have a lovely evening, everyone. See you later.